Do you want to respond to Lucas?
Lucas, you're ugly.
Wait, hold on. First off,
Wait,
first off,
Hey, two things. One, at least she's being consistent, right? And two, she literally just proved the fucking point.
he's a very handsome
Literally
guy.
just proved the point.
He's a
Your
very
hairline
handsome
is
guy.
crooked, Lucas. You need a new
fuck?
barber. Thin lip ass.
Here, why don't you pull up? Can you show us your hairline?
Yeah, where's your hairline, bitch?
Now, what about yours? Kind of receding over there.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Exhausted Truth, where I am your host, and I'm very exhausted. I'm always having to tell the goddamn truth, but hey, someone's got to do it. All right. Hey, look, first of all, hope y'all doing well out there. And second of all, if you don't know, you're about to find out. Sometimes I watch these videos, and sometimes I don't. And this is one of those videos where I don't know a lick of what's going to happen or what. I know the gist based off the title, but that's about all I know. Let's get into this.
Okay, watch. Check this out. I think you abuse children.
Oh my God, that's an interesting claim.
Disproved.
Buckle up, because this one's about to be a doozy. What the fuck?
Fasten your seatbelt.
See, now we got to work on your people skills. You know, you get a much better reaction if you were a little more polite.
Fasten your seatbelt, please.
Whoa, that was good. Did you hear just
Me that you abuse children.
Well, that should be easy.
Prove to me that you don't abuse children.
I don't abuse children. There's my proof.
But I think you abuse children.
Okay.
Okay.
Think whatever you want. I'll tell you I don't abuse children.
But you would agree that the burden would be on me to prove that you abuse children? Like, I can't just say that. You'd be like, okay, what proof do you have of that?
You don't have proof, so what are we talking about?
Okay, so you've asserted claims. Weak
Are you asking me to
ass
bring-
opinions that don't stand up to scrutiny. You forwarded those
Hey, we're clearly jumping in the middle of this, so I have no clue what they were talking about prior to this. I kind of want to though.
claims. Back them up with like one thing.
I already did. Your
My position on body count.
your position on your preference with women.
Okay, that's
Okay, you
get a
pointed out
taste
that
of
I
what
have
they were
a
talking about.
position on that.
Because you said
Why
that.
is the weak ass
Those
position?
are your words.
What are
Why
my
are
words?
we talking in circles?
What are
Can't we
my
just
words?
move on already?
What are my words?
You said you prefer a woman with a lower body count.
Yeah, why
Did
does
you
that
not say that?
Yeah, why does
Okay,
that
so you
not-
said that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready for
So
step
you
2?
said that?
Ready for step 2? Why does that not stand up to scrutiny? Scrutinize it.
You said hypocrisy. It's a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
How would that
for
be a hypocrite?
Because you're worried about a woman's body count when you can't even speak on your own.
How would that be hypocritical?
Are you acting stupid on purpose or
No,
on
you have to.
accident?
No, it's because I reject that it's hypocritical. You're going to have to explain how it's hypocritical.
Well, I just said it for everybody watching. Like, you said you prefer a woman, and it just feels like I'm repeating myself. You said
I
you
prefer
a
women with
woman.
lower body counts, correct.
So you said that?
You got me. Yeah, I did say it.
Check mark.
Congrats.
What's your body count?
How would that matter? And how would
Check
that matter?
mark. You aren't disclosing your body count. So
It
that's
wouldn't-
hypocritical because why are you worried about a woman's body count when you can't even disclose your own?
Hold on, that wouldn't
So
be hypocrisy.
That's not hypocrisy to you?
It wouldn't
What's
be
the definition
hypocrisy.
of hypocrisy since you got your Dr. Seuss books
You're the one.
everywhere?
No.
You
it's
know
not
every
my
damn
job
thing,
to
right?
define hypocrisy.
Explain what hypocrisy is.
It's not my job to define hypocrisy. You're the one who brought the claim. It's your job to define
My
hypocrisy.
claims were made, they were stated, completed.
Yeah, define hypocrisy then.
Next question.
Is it because you don't know? Why don't you define hypocrisy?
Next question.
Oh, my bad. It's your podcast. Okay. No, define hypocrisy.
I'm just telling you, you are a hypocrite when it comes to a woman and her body, but not yours. So,
Wait, so okay, hold on. Let me see if I understand this logic. So, have you ever dated a guy who makes more money than you?
yeah.
Okay. Does that make you a hypocrite?
What does that have to do with being a hypocrite?
Okay, so essentially you're trying to get at, hey, Brian, I think that you've slept with X number of women. Maybe you have a high body count, perhaps.
I'm not guessing your body count, and I don't care to. I just asked you a simple question. You didn't want to answer it. But you answered my question about your preference to women, but you can't answer. Are you going to let me talk?
My refusal to reveal my body count wouldn't point towards a hypocritical stance on my preference towards women who have a low body count.
So you can apply that standard to women, but you aren't disclosing it for your own sake.
But you're going to have to grant this. Are you a hypocrite for wanting to date a man who makes more money than you?
I am not a hypocrite. Because whatever a man wants to provide for me, that's his choice.
Okay, then any virgin or low body count women who want to date me, it's also their choice.
Correct. It's all about choice.
Okay, so but dating, if it doesn't make you hypocritical,
when it comes to dating, it's all about choice. I'm just calling you a hypocrite because that's what you are.
How would it, again?
You can have a choice and be a hypocrite at the same time,
great.
Brian.
Congrats. You can use a word. I don't think you really have an understanding of it. You're going to have to present and articulate a definition of hypocrisy that computes with your allegation that I'm a hypocrite.
The definition of hypocrisy is when you are calling out somebody else in the wrong way and you do the same thing.
I didn't even do that, though.
Okay.
Here's my claim. I prefer to date women with low body counts. So what is the thing on my end that I'm doing that would make me a hypocrite?
So let's say, what is your body count? What type of nerd keeps up with their body count anyway?
Okay.
What's your body count? Since that's the question.
You could also argue what kind of whore loses track of her body count, but this isn't my fight, so.
No, the question was what makes him a hypocrite.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking him what's his body count. That's the question.
Body count is the part where it makes it hypocritical because there's no answer there. Sorry.
Exactly.
Okay, so what? Let me ask you this.
Let's get to the point.
Hold on. Stop.
In my opinion, this, first of all, we'll never get to the point of what they're trying to get at if they keep talking about the hypocrisy part. Because the real point is that she seems to prefer men who date more or who make more money than her, right? And so Brian, I think, probably threw out there, well, I like women with the lower body count, right? And then somewhere along the line, this hypocrisy thing came up. Now, if we're going to go along those lines of hypocrisy, then in my opinion, it's only hypocritic if he expects women to disclose their body count, but in return he doesn't want to disclose his. That is, to me, it's a blatant definition of hypocrisy or example of hypocrisy, right? But I don't even think that's the true point of what we should be getting at in this video.
Let's say I don't want to reveal my body count.
I don't watch them,
but the
first,
body count
sometimes.
is 0.
What do you want from me?
Okay.
I'm not saying that's what it is, but let's say it's 0.
Okay.
But I'm still refusing to answer your question. How then am I a hypocrite if my body count is actually 0, but I'm just by virtue of me refusing to answer your question, it makes me a hypocrite to desire a woman who has a low body count? Why would that be hypocritical?
So would you want a woman to disclose her body count as she's dating you?
Hold on. There's a difference between being on a dating.
It's a question. All you have to do is answer it.
If I was privately one-on-one with a girl and she asked me my body count, I would tell it to her. But now we're on a podcast, so me not wanting to reveal my body count on the podcast doesn't have anything to do with me being a hypocrite for stating my preference for desiring women with a low body count.
What man keeps up with their body count?
As long as you're revealing it to her.
Oh my God, bro. Actually could.
Is this the topic that was, like, you messaged him that
Hold
about?
on, I'm going to read this.
It was like May 29th.
There's a video circling on X right now of a woman who cleaned her entire Bumble date's house thinking she watched the pod. Oh, that's based. Yo, Tony Stark. By the way, I apologize, guys, that it's not going to read out as a TTS, so I'm just going to have to, and also there were some 10s that are just going to come through that are below the threshold, but so thank you guys for these. Tony Stark, thank you. I'm just going to have to read the TTS. I'm not sure why. Again, I apologize. We had some technical difficulties before the show, so the audio is kind of bugged. But thank you, Tony Stark, for that. Appreciate it. Well, I'll have to maybe send it to me, and I'll maybe have it ready for next show. Okay, well, I'm not getting anywhere with that, so
we're not having an argument. We're just having a conversation. Houston, we do have a problem.
Oh my God.
Car
fucking Waco over here.
Is that supposed
Waco,
to be an
Texas.
insult? Like the first black?
Yeah, it is supposed to be an insult, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It depends on how you
All
look
right.
at that one. I like how they're not reading any of them.
It's like, I don't know how to explain it to you.
Oh, he's still on the same. Okay.
What I was saying
still
is I'm
on.
confused. Is that why you reached out to him? Like your DM, was that like the specific topic that you had in mind
It's
when
one
you were
of the
messaging?
things that she responded with.
Yeah. When I stated my claim,
Not the
and
body
you
count
keep
thing,
talking
though.
in circles, so we can just move on, or you want to talk about it? But I
just
thought I
wanna
was here to have a conversation.
I just want to probe the logic a bit here. Do you think, when it comes to the criminal justice system, do you think that the state, the burden of proof falls on the state to prove someone guilty of a crime?
I'm not really familiar with the law or anything like that, so I'm not going to speak on something that I don't know about.
Okay, well, here, I'll Really? Okay. If the state wanted to accuse you of murder, they would have to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they have accused you of murder, right?
Like, do it.
They wouldn't
What's
just be
happening
like,
right
we
now?
accuse you of murder. Now you need to prove that you're innocent. They have to prove that you're guilty of the crime beyond a reasonable doubt. Okay.
Lucas, that's called an ad hominem. Wrong.
Ah, boy. All right. Do you want to answer the question, though?
I mean, you said to call you out on it. I did. Do you disagree?
You didn't even have anything. I think she offered up the body count
because
thing.
I told you I'm not keeping up with every topic you're talking about.
Yeah, but I'm just asking you for one.
I already brought it up, and I
No,
told
she
you.
brought it up.
I told you about the marriage one. I said I thought I agreed with your opinion on marriage, but I couldn't think of anything else.
All right, sounds good.
Let's move on.
We have Pelagic. Chair 2 is going through all the hoops of gaslighting, deflection, and projection to avoid accountability and justify her promiscuity. Typical loser work. That's from Pelagic. Thank you, man, for the super chat. Appreciate it. Pelagic. Chair 2, student of psychology, my ass, thick as cold molasses. Okay.
Thank you,
Pelagic.
guys. Madam Houston everywhere. Love the attention.
Lucas, Chair 2,
And that this happens all the time in our society, right? Where people get degrees and things that it seems it's almost like after they get the degree, they forgot everything they ever learned. And you almost wonder how the fuck they got the degree in the first place. Now, some of y'all gonna make some jokes about this girl sucking her way to the top. We don't know that for sure, okay? We don't know that. We can assume it, but we don't know that. But no, for real, it's like you see these people have degrees in psychology and shit, and you're like, what the fuck has psychology became? Or what has it become? I don't know. Whatever the terminology on that is. The fact is these people have degrees, and then when you start asking them things that should apply to the degree, or just general shit, they come off as like the biggest idiots that you could ever imagine. So listen, I'm not saying Brian is the sharpest tool in the shed, or however that term goes, but I believe this girl came on here. It seems like she has claimed to have, a degree in, what was it, psychology or whatever. She just doesn't come off to me as someone who is emotionally stable, who is able to put her emotions to the side and have a civilized conversation. Even if Brian is pissing her off and talking in circles, she seems like she should be trained on how to handle that. And to me, that's not what I'm seeing. So.
Pay attention. Tu quo quo fallacy is a logical fallacy that occurs when someone tries to discredit an argument by pointing out the speaker's hypocrisy. It is fallacious. It doesn't address the actual merits of the argument, but instead attacks the person making the argument. Appeal to hypocrisy. Yep, well put, Lucas. Do you want to respond to Lucas?
Lucas, you're ugly.
Wait, hold on. First off, first off.
Hey, two things. One, at least she's being consistent, right? And two, she literally just proved the fucking point. So, whatever.
He's a very handsome
literally
guy.
just proved the point.
Your hairline is crooked, Lucas. You need a new barber. Thin lip ass.
Here, why don't you pull up? Can you show us your hairline?
Yeah, where's your hairline, bitch?
Yeah, what about yours? Kind of receding over there.
Yeah, no,
You know what I was
You're
gonna
losing
say.
it almost.
Hey, my shit back here. Look at this
my
shit.
jaw.
I got like
Whatever.
3
It's been like that
months
since I was a
left,
kid.
probably. Thank you, Lucas. All right, Christopher. Sleeping with the same person 300 times would demonstrate loyalty and valuing a stable relationship. Sleeping with 300 different people would demonstrate you can't be loyal and that you don't value stable relationships, which would make for a better role model for a child. Do you want to respond to that one?
Sleeping with the same person 300 times would demonstrate loyalty and valuing a stable relationship. It really just depends on the relationship that these two people have together. Now, sleeping with 300 different people would demonstrate. Where did that comment go?
I thought she wasn't going to read the second half.
You need a little refresher course?
Yeah.
We really needed that whiteboard I was talking about earlier. Right? We need.
Looks like we no longer have it. Oh, wait.
Everyone's like, what the fuck she talking about?
Yeah, I would say the same thing though. A woman floating around, trying to find somebody, or a woman floating around with different people, 300 different people at a time, shows that this woman has not submitted or attached herself to one person that can, that she can trust and that she can, that she can trust and. I know. So psychologists making stuff like
All right, that's it. That's the video. Listen, I think the point of that video was for her to use her expertise in her field that she has a degree in, which is psychology, to bring something to the table, I guess. And that's not what happened at all. I think whatever podcast's point was to prove that she's not educated. And if she did get a degree, that's a problem. Her point was to prove that she could bring something to the table. So I guess you could say that whatever podcast won that one. Whatever. Anyway, y'all, until next time, that's my time. And peace out.